Okay, let's start, guys. Okay, so first of all, let's take it to let's take a look about DXY. Okay, what can we say about DXY? In my opinion, okay, we have been calling the longs on DXY for a long time. Okay, for a very long time. Here, when price closed above this gap, that we had this gap, once price closed above the gap on the retracement, I shared with my students that we were actually expecting longs from this area. Okay, and once price retraced and we continued going upside and we disrespected this bearish fair value gap here on the retracement, previous week I also called these longs on DXY, so I was actually expecting continuation of longs from this inversion fair value gap, and we have huge expansion upside once again. Okay, so price at the moment is very bullish. It is going upside. It already took out this high. Okay, we took out this high, and my second target is this high. Okay, so the next week, what can possibly happen the next week on DXY? So my point of interest here is this one. Okay, this is called mitigation block. Okay, and if the we swept this high, as you can see, and if this area does not hold, we may get a bit deeper retracement. We have here untested highs. We also have inversion fair value gap, this one as well. Okay, and we may get a bit deeper retracement into this area. We also have new week opening gap as well here, new week opening gap, and this is for me very decisional area. Okay, as long as this new week opening gap is respected, okay, I will still look for buys on DXY, and I'm expecting it to continue going upside. But if this new week opening gap actually gets disrespected and we have candle closure below this new week opening gap, then on the retracement, price will most likely go downside and take out this low. Okay, but my bias and my narrative is still bullish for the DXY until we take out this high. Okay, and I will wait for continuations from this area and from this area. Okay, so the next week, wait for price to make the weekly low either in this zone or in this zone. And if these areas gets disrespected and close, that will be confirmation that DXY is gonna go and fall even lower. Okay, this is about DXY pretty much. Okay, and now based on this, let's start analyzing the forex pairs. Okay, the major pairs: Euro USD, GBP USD, and gold. Okay, nothing else, just these pairs. Okay, let's check the 4-hour time frame about Euro USD. Okay, let's start on daily time frame. All right, what I'm expecting on Euro USD on daily time frame. As you can see, Euro USD pretty much was bullish. Okay, we were creating higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high. But as you can see, we shifted from bullish to bearish. Okay, we managed a close candle below this area. Okay, this is change in state of delivery, and this is like confirmation for me that price shifted from bullish to bearish. Okay, as you can see, what do we have right here? Look at this area, guys. Okay, this is previously respected bullish fair value gap right here. Okay, as you can see, this zone was previously respected bullish fair value gap, and now this area got what? This area got disrespected and closed. Okay, now this area, okay, becomes my point of interest for sales. Okay, and if you zoom in, we have bearish fair value gap as well here, which is aligned with what? Inversion fair value gap. So this is called balanced price range, which is very high probability point of interest for sales. Okay, this is on daily time frame. And now if you check 4-hour time frame, what can possibly happen the next week? Okay, so the next week, obviously we have nice liquidity resting upside. As you can see, we have descending highs. This is just liquidity. We have balanced price range above, so the next week we can expect price to expand upside, make the weekly high, and once price makes the weekly high and takes out this high and meets our point of interest, then we can look for lower time frame confirmations. You can wait for 15-minute time frame, 1-hour time frame to shift from bullish to bearish, and then you can look for sales from this area. Okay, so once we make the weekly high, then wait for 15-minute or 1-hour time frame to shift from bullish to bearish to continue trading the shorts. Okay, and we have nice targets downside as well. I think Euro USD will take out all of these lows, to be honest, this low and this low as well. And I am also waiting for this SMT. Like if you check GBP USD, look at GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD is very, very close to taking out this high, okay? Yeah, the same high on GBP USD, that is this high. This is on Euro USD, okay? Euro USD is a lot and a lot lower, okay? So I think, okay, GBP USD will take out this high. Euro USD will be like Euro USD will not take out this high, which will be SMT on the highs as well. After which we can look for lower time frame confirmations on 15-minute time frame to continue trading the shorts, okay? We have nice point of interest on GBP USD as well. If you check daily, what is this? Look at this, guys. This is what? This is previously respected bullish order block, okay? Now this bullish order block got disrespected, as you can see, and on the retracement in this area, we also have new week opening gap. This is very, very high probability area to trade the continuation lower, okay? So the next week we have, as you can see, I have marked what? This is inversion fair value gap here. This is, look how many times this bearish fair value gap was respected. Look at this, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have literally 20 times that this bearish fair value gap was respected, right? Now this area got actually what? Disrespected. So the next week you can also trade the longs from this area, okay? Quick longs, okay? Quick scalps. Once price taps into this area, you can look for longs, but when we will meet this area, okay, this area, and when we will make the SMT on the highs, it is better to trade the continuation of sells, in my opinion, okay? Any questions about Euro USD and GBP USD? So pretty much wait for price to make the weekly high, maybe SMT on these highs, and then, okay, you can wait for lower time frame confirmations to continue the overall downtrend, okay? Because price obviously is in downtrend, okay? Any questions about Euro USD and GBP USD? And this is also, by the way, aligned with DXY as well. So let's say if we will go upside and if we will have actually candle closures and if we will disrespect this point of interest, and let's say we close candle above this, then okay, that will be confirmation that price is shifting from bearish to bullish, DXY is going down, and then you would simply switch your bias from bearish to bullish. Simple as that. All right. Any questions about EU and GU? Okay, no more questions, I guess. Do you want to analyze gold, guys? My opinion about gold. Let's check gold. Okay. So gold, what can we? So obviously, if you check higher time frame on gold, it is very messy at the moment. So price is in this range. Okay. This and this is the range on gold at the moment, okay? So if we will see candle closure above this, that will be confirmation, okay? If we will see the daily candle close above this area, above the body, that will be confirmation for me that gold will shoot even and even higher. But to be honest, I am very bearish on gold at the moment because of lower time frame. Even on this is 4 hour time frame, okay? What do you see on 4 hour time frame? Price was creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high. We shifted from bullish to bearish. Look at this leg, okay? And now if you check 1 hour time frame as well, look at this, guys, on 1 hour time frame. What do we have right here, okay? This area. What is this? This was actually very, very nice area, okay? We had bullish order block. We also had this nice untested high right here, and this area got disrespected very, very badly, okay? This area got disrespected. Now price is consolidating, and what I'm waiting for, okay? I am waiting for price. This is consolidation. Now I am waiting for manipulation upside. This is my point of interest. We also have fair value gap as well here. We have nice 1 hour fair value gap. We have 1 hour breaker block. We have nice area here. This is also in premium, by the way, is above 0.5 Fibonacci level. So what I'm expecting the next week is that gold will manipulate upside. We have consolidation. We will manipulate upside. We will have manipulation, and then you can wait for lower time frame confirmations for the continuations downside. Okay, consolidation, manipulation, and then what is expected? Continuation downside. Okay, this is my analysis on gold. I'm not bullish, but
that's good. I'm waiting this trade on gold.
Yeah. Very nice. But okay, it has to be said that if we actually shoot upside and actually disrespect this area, okay, then gold will most likely go and take out all-time high. Okay, to be honest. So yes,
and probably the war will continue in Middle East.
yeah, and
People,
yes. So because of fundamentals, maybe gold will rise as well. But for now, this is the setup, and if this setup gives us confirmation, yeah, no problem. We can trade the continuation lower. But when we'll be confident that price is shifting from bearish to bullish, if we see the candle closure above the body of this bearish candle, if the daily candle closes above this, you can easily target the all-time high. This is my NL, and at least this as well. Okay, these highs. This is guys about the gold. Do you,
I have exactly same analysis on gold.
okay, very nice. I am happy. I am happy. ვისწავლე რა ცხავი ცოტა. Okay.
Good,
So
that's good.
you have any fixed time to trade on gold? No, I personally I don't trade gold. Okay, I don't take any trades on gold. I am doing the forex analysis because of my students, because some of them actually trade the forex markets. Me personally, the only thing I am trading is Nasdaq and SP 500 futures, nothing else. But yeah, you can trade gold on London session, and the best time to trade gold is New York session, I believe so. New York AM session. Okay, what should we continue analyzing? Do you guys want to analyze SP 500 at Nasdaq? My opinion. I will also give you the long-term analysis what I'm expecting. Is also NQ for future you trade on lower time frame or higher time frame. I trade on 1 minute time frame. I am scalping, okay? I only trade on 1 minute. I am in a trade for like 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour maximum, okay? That I'm in a trade. Okay, let's analyze the futures, okay? SP 500, Nasdaq. I will tell you the big picture, okay? What I'm expecting, the big picture. Let's check weekly time frame and zoom out a little bit, okay? And I will tell you my opinion about the this is SP 500, and then the Nasdaq is also similar, okay? So look at this. If you check the SP 500 on the weekly time frame, what can you obviously see right here? Price is in uptrend, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. What is now expected to happen? Price will most likely going to print the lower low, right? So my personal target, okay, is on monthly time frame. I believe we will either or Nasdaq or SP 500, we will meet this fair value gap, okay? This is actually my target. This monthly fair value gap is my target, okay? On the big picture, all right? This is on higher time frame. Then if you look on daily time frame and 4 hour time frame, price is very bearish, okay? Let's check the 4 hour. What do we see on 4 hour time frame, okay? Price is obviously going downside, okay? We have manipulation upside, we have lower high, lower low, we have SMT on the highs, and we still had continuation downside, okay? And now what do we see on 4 hour time frame? What do we have right here, okay? We have SMT on these highs, we tap into the monthly order block, we have continuation downside, we even have change in state of delivery here, we shifted from bullish to bearish, and now we have nice, very nice point of interest here. We have 4 hour order block aligned with 4 hour fair value gap, and this area is also aligned with I don't know if you guys use it, but sometimes I use this support and resistance, okay? We have rejection, this area got disrespected. Now on the retracement, this area is also inside the fair value gap, and it is also in the 4 hour order block. So the next week I am also expecting the Nasdaq SP 500 to make the weekly high, and once we make the weekly high, then I will trade the continuation lower, okay? And the base and the highest probability sells will come once we disrespect this SMT, okay? We have SMT on the lows, which can push price a bit higher, no problem. This SMT can push price a bit higher, but the most and highest probability sells will come once we disrespect this SMT on the lows. Okay, but overall the narrative is still sells, and my target, the first and the very obvious target, is this low right here. Okay, if you check Nasdaq, I have similar analysis. If you want to execute shorts, it is better to execute shorts on SP 500 because it is a lot lower than Nasdaq. But Nasdaq is also bearish, and I will be confident that Nasdaq is also going downside once we will close candle below this body. Okay, do you see the bullish body here? Once we close candle below this, that will be confirmation for me that price is going downside. Okay, and once we will have the candle closure on the retracement, I will look for sells in this area. Okay, and my targets for the Nasdaq is also this low and this low here on the downside. And if you check the big picture, as I say, like the big picture, to be honest, okay, if we delete literally everything here, and if you use just Fibonacci numbers from high to low, where is price at the moment? Okay, price at the moment is in deep premium. Okay, maybe we will not get retracement all the way into 71, 79, 618, no problem. Maybe we will not see that, but in my opinion, we need to see at least price to tap into this fair value gap. Okay, a bit of retracement to test these highs at least. Okay, so I think we still have a lot of room left as day traders to look for shorts. Okay, everything clear about Nasdaq and the SP 500? Any questions? Can you break down NQ in 1 or 5 minutes? Why would I break down NQ on 5 minutes at the moment when market is closed? I analyze the market. I just use 1 minute for entries. Okay, I always do the analysis on higher time frame. I just use 1 minute and 5 minutes just for entries. I don't even use 5 minutes. I just use 1 minute for the entry, nothing else. For analyzing, I use 4 hour, 1 hour, and daily time frame and weekly time frame for the narrative and bias. Where do I think that the next week market is going? In my opinion, the next week market will be very bearish. Okay, let's see. Any more questions about Nasdaq and the SP 500? Let's check the US 30 as well. US 30, the Dow. Yeah, Dow hit the first target here. Why did we have this reaction here? Why did you have the reaction? Okay, look at this. This is not random, guys. What do you see right here on the left side? What is this area? This area is what? Look at the wick. This is what? Previously respected what? Bearish fair value gap, okay? Which was previously respected. When this area got disrespected, look, once this area got disrespected, we have huge expansion upside. On the retracement, where would price have the reaction? Exactly at this area, okay? This was what? Bearish, previously respected fair value gap, got disrespected. And now we have here bullish fair value gap. So this is called balanced price range, and that's why we had the reaction here. So the next week, what I'm expecting is that if this zone gets closed and we disrespect this area, then that will be confirmation that price will most likely go and take out these lows. Okay, and on Dow, my point of interest for buys is this area here. Okay, this breaker block, beautiful zone for buys, and it is also aligned with Fibonacci, I guess. Let's check. Yep, it is below 0.5 Fibonacci as well. So this is my last target here on Dow. Everything clear?
Yep.
Okay. This was about Nasdaq, SP 500, the indices. I also did the... Which pair do you guys want to analyze? UJ, USD JPY. I literally haven't seen USD JPY in like at least 1 year, okay?
Touch the crypto.
Yeah, I will just do USD JPY quick, and then let's touch. From here, I will continue analyzing the crypto. Okay, are you guys interested in crypto as well? USD GPY. What can we see on USD GPY? Like obviously this is guys monthly time frame, by the way. Monthly time frame is very messy. What I can see on monthly is that we respected here this bullish fair value gap on monthly. Now let's check the daily. So on monthly time frame, obviously the target is here, this high. Now let's check the weekly, the daily, no problem. So once we met this monthly fair value gap, what can we see on daily time frame? Okay, on daily time frame we can see we have expansion. We have here, did we close candle above this? Yeah, we closed candle, but yeah, we even closed candle here above this. So this is guys daily time frame, by the way. So what is this called at the moment? Once we have the bearish candle, so we respected this bullish fair value gap, as you can see, and we managed to close candle above this body of this bearish candle, right? So this whole range is now your bullish daily order block. Okay, bullish daily order block. Now let's drop on 4 hour, on 1 hour time frame. Okay, what can we see? Which is pretty fucking, this is fucked up. Okay, I don't really like the chart at the moment, but what I can like point of interest for buys is this area. Okay, right here, this is 1 hour order block here. Price may make the weekly low here, so you can expect price to make the weekly low, take out this low, tap into the order block, and then if you have confirmation you can trade the buys. But I'm gonna also tell you what I saw here and what is the very high probable. Okay, once you will get the candle closure above this bearish fair value gap here, so once you will have the candle closure above this bearish fair value gap, that will be the highest probability longs. Okay, so if you have something like this, price manages to close on there, this is the highest probability longs you can take to target these highs, and also whatever I just mentioned, this high. This will be the best scenario for the USD GPY. Okay, now let's move on about the crypto. Okay, let's talk a bit about crypto as well. Yes, yeah, everyone interested in crypto, no problem. Let's check the Bitcoin, okay, and my overall analysis on crypto. Let's open it up. The Bitcoin, Ethereum, let's check. So hello Zika. So about the crypto, I guess guys every single one of you heard the stuff that is going on in the world, right? The war and the stuff, whatever was going on. It was a lot of uncertainty and a lot of fear. Okay, but in my opinion, okay, I also told this to my students when the war was announced, that it was actually the war started. Okay, everyone started panicking. Oh, the war is starting. Everyone was thinking that Bitcoin, Ethereum, overall crypto would go downside and take huge dump, and everyone thought that gold would literally fly upside. Okay, but as you can see, this is when the war was announced. Okay, when the war was announced, look, we had huge expansion upside. Okay, we actually called these buys because price had already priced in that war. Okay, that war was not unexpected war. Okay, and that war was actually expected, and by the time it already happened and it was public, and like people understand that, oh, and people think they are very very smart, that oh, war is starting, let's short crypto. It literally manipulated upside because that war was actually expected. Okay, and once we had this huge expansion upside, and which we caught because we actually called this inside our team, then people actually started trying to look for entries for longs. Okay, maybe from this area here we had untested highs, we had fair value gap. I know a lot of people will open buy positions from these areas. Okay, but as you can see, once we had the manipulation upside and now people are trying to look for buys, they actually got manipulated as well. Okay, and now price is taking the dump. Okay, because everyone was expecting continuation of the longs. So in my opinion, what I think will happen is that on Bitcoin, if you check daily time frame, both on Bitcoin and Ethereum, look at the candle closures. Okay, on daily time frame, look at this. If price was bullish, okay, if price was bullish and it wanted to continue going upside, why would price disrespect this bullish fair value gap here? And why would price close candle below this bearish candle? Okay, this is changing state of delivery for me. Okay, so price shifted from bullish to bearish. We actually had what? We had consolidation, we had manipulation because everyone was expecting the shorts about the war. We had manipulation, and then now when everyone was expecting buys, and oh, we have breakout here, price was consolidating, we have breakout, right? Everyone was longing. That's why price took the dip. Okay, and now my point of interest for sales is this area here. We have changing state of delivery, and I don't think it is necessary for price to go into this fair value gap. It, like, this fair value gap may also stay unfilled. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Price does not need to go here. We have here bearish breaker, this is breaker block, and this breaker can easily push price even and even lower. Okay, but if we tap into this fair value gap, here you can look for lower time frame confirmations, maybe 1 hour time frame, to continue trading the shorts. Okay, same thing about the Ethereum. What is Ethereum? Here we have change in state of delivery. Here we have bearish fair value gap. I don't think price will tap into this bearish fair value gap because it does not need to, because we have what? Breaker block here. Price taps to breaker block, we have reaction downside. So I am very bearish on Ethereum and Bitcoin, and I think the bottom, okay, I will tell you that I think this is the last dump of crypto, in my opinion. Okay, once we will make SMT on this low, or once we will make SMT on this low, it does not matter. Okay, which low? Like, obviously this low will be better if we take out this low on Ethereum. And if we cannot take out this low on Bitcoin, that will be the highest probability SMT. Okay, and I think price is going for these lows, and once we will make SMT either on these lows or this low, okay, downside, I think that will be the bottom for the crypto. But for now, obviously you can look for shorts easily, and if price somehow manages to go and fill this gap, the bearish fair value gap, this is very, very high probability area for shorts as well. Okay, this is about the crypto. Any questions about crypto? Fellow, what do you think about crypto? Will it go up? Will it go down?
Now it's hard to talk with others' chart, other traders' chart, but I have my analysis. Now it's in danger. What you write there, SMTs and like this stuff. Everyone is waiting to take this areas, and everyone is shorting right now. And I think the whales will use this situation as to pump up.
Pump up.
I think it will. Yes, and I think it will make one more new high here.
One more manipulation of this high, right? Yeah, that's also possible. This high, right? Here, these highs.
Yes, near this high, not exactly, because in Forex it's in downtrend, and still in Bitcoin, it did not touch the main area for
fair value gap, right?
No, I'm talking in little bit big picture.
Oh, yes. So you are talking about this fair value gap.
Oh, this fair value gap, and for range deviation mentality, the deviation must touch the fair value gap somewhere, and still it has the chance to touch this fair value gap and next come down, because everyone, either me, I have the setup from this left week, and now we are starting to.
Yeah. No problem.
We catch this up moves with week, and now we are trying to sell everything on this imbalance, right?
Okay. Makes sense, but the shorts, like this dump, whatever we had right here, this was actually expected because of what? One tapped into the fair value gap, Ethereum, and Bitcoin could not tap into the fair value gap. So whatever this SMT on the fair value gap had to do, I think it already did the job. Okay, this whatever I was expecting, and it's possible, no problem, that we will make one more manipulation upside before going downside. That's also possible, no problem. Let's see.
Because the Bitcoin is main pair and first pair, and Ethereum is the second pair.
Yeah.
And most whales and most big traders are watching Bitcoin right now because it has biggest market cap. And if the Bitcoin, I think Ethereum chart should follow the Bitcoin chart, not reverse. And Bitcoin still has upside moves.
Okay. Makes sense. But the only thing that I don't like about the buys at the moment is that we had candle closure here. Okay? Because we had if we will have buys, let's say, I think we won't see the candle closure above this, okay? Above this bearish. I don't think we will have the candle closure. But we may have the wick, okay? The wick upside, and then go back into the range, okay? Here. I don't think
maybe we took the percent in this imbalance.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, guys. Good. You understand our view about the crypto? Was this a bit helpful? Okay. Very nice, guys. Very nice. This was pretty much what we are expecting about the week. With this type of live calls, by the way, is every single day inside our team. Okay. Yeah, and not every single day. Every single week we are doing the analysis like this every fucking single week. And I am also trading live with my students the Nasdaq and SP 500 futures. This kind of whole thought process, everything I am doing live in front of my students. Okay. So yeah, this one was for you. Okay, guys. Any more questions? Anything else you guys want to analyze? Or we can move on to the giveaway, okay? And by the way, guys, if you want to enter the giveaway here, go on the prop firm. Where is the prop firm? Here. And react to this message, okay? It does not matter which emoji it will be. Just react to it and you will be in the, giveaway. But if you want to win the giveaway, you have to be in the call. And I will actually mention that right now. Wait a second. I'm gonna mention it. Okay, I'm gonna also do this on Telegram as well. Telegram. Reply. Okay, let's wait. Like I'm gonna actually delete. I'm gonna end the recording actually.